Going to college immediately after high school is risky just because of one simple little problem. Money. Not having enough money, not making enough money. College immediately right after high school. So between age 18, 19, whenever you graduated, your late teens or early 20s, going to college immediately after high school is extremely risky because you don't have enough money to compete with college bills, to compete with college tuition. You know, I look at myself and sometimes I feel guilty for not going to college and I feel like I ain't shit. I doubt myself. I don't have the motivation. I just talked about motivation on my page. I just feel like I'm not doing enough in my life, you know? Sometimes I feel like I'm just not getting anywhere. I doubt myself. And I'm a young teen. You know, a lot of adults tend to judge me. A lot of adults are pressuring me, to be honest. It's a form of peer pressure. I feel like societal norms is peer pressuring me as a man. I gotta do something with my life. I think about my future, you know, I have goals. You know, I wanna become a movie director. You know, I don't wanna fit the stereotype of, oh, he's a black kid, so he has to become a rapper or an athlete or a Twitch streamer. Nigga, hell no, I don't wanna be called a YouTuber. I just wanna live a good life. But sometimes I feel societal pressures and societal norms and societal ideas that I'm not getting anywhere in my life, so I should have went to college. But college immediately after high school is extremely risky due to the simple fact of not having enough money to compete with college. You have to take out loans, but taking out loans is detrimental to your debt. You have to pay that back. It takes decades to pay that back. You're gonna be in debt for the rest of your life. They don't wipe those student loans off your shit. They don't do that. So you're just struggling with money and you can't compete. You know, I think about my life and I'm like, am I doing something wrong? You know, I know the answer to that, but I don't know the answer to that. Because people say, go to college. A lot of adults is going to tell you to go to college. And I feel like a lot of adults don't relate to us. Certain people come from different backgrounds, so they think college is fit for them. Some think that it's not. I know a lot of people who said, don't go to college. I know a lot of people who said, try it out. I know a lot of people who say, take out loans. The whole school system tells kids to take out loans. You're going to have to take out loans. Take out the right amount of loans. Go to college. Try to be on budget, but try to have fun. Pick a college that fits for you. What? All colleges are expensive. Even down to the community colleges, they're less expensive. They're not expensive as universities and the other, you know. But it's still you're still struggling with money because the 9-to-5 don't compete with college tuitions. So college is extremely risky for teens immediately after graduating high school because a lot of teens work 9-to-5s. The 9-to-5 job don't compete with college bills. A lot of kids make money simply from, you know, working at restaurants or working in the stores. Getting paid $10 an hour, $9 an hour, $11 an hour don't compete with a college tuition bill. Then there are kids who make a lot of money. You know, there's a lot of kids that, girls. Let me use girls for example. A lot of girls who do, you know, nail techs, what's it called? Makeup, microblading, beauty businesses. I can't think of the word right now, but beauty businesses. And a lot of young boys, if they try to make money, they do online stuff like Twitch, or they try to create their own business. Well, back to girls. Girls do the same thing with creating their own businesses and stuff. But a lot of guys, they try to create their own business, sell stuff, clothing, Twitch, YouTube, online jobs. They try to make a living and have fun. A lot of young teenagers want to have fun, but they also want to set a good life for their future. And a lot of people think college is the best immediate thing. There's nothing wrong with wanting to deepen your education and want to know more. It's just when. Because immediately after high school is detrimental to you, your money, your future, because you're in debt for so long. A lot of adults, a lot of people in the school system is telling you, you immediately need to go to immediately need to go to college right now. They're not even supporting you. Even if you say you want to come back 2, 3, 4 years from now, they're going to look at you like you're weird. And then don't even bring up not going to college to them. They're going to think that there's something wrong with you if you don't want to go to college. You got to understand, money runs this world. So when there's no money, how are you going to get anything done, if you get my point? I just feel like a lot of people, I feel like the world that we live in is just filled with forcing people to live a life that they don't need to be living. That's just the whole system. That's 9 to 5s. That's college. That's schools. This is all programming. It's just, everything is a different form of darkness. So when these people are peer pressuring these young kids to go do something, then a kid may say no. They look at them as they're weird. Like, sometimes I get thoughts and I doubt myself. Like, should I have really went to college? Like, I ain't gonna lie. I wanna make so much money one day and then actually go back to college. I actually wanna do that. Like, cause I always wanted to become a movie director. Like, I actually want to make enough money, go to college so I can pay off the damn college tuition bills. You know what I'm saying? And not be in debt. Because a lot of people just rather you take out loans than pay those loans back years from now. What? That's terrible advice. So the key problem with college right after high school is time and money. There's just simply not enough money and simply not enough time, so you can't compete. So I would best advise you take your time, find something to make money, and then go back when you know that you have enough money. Try to find an affordable college, even though a lot of universities and colleges are expensive. You can even try a community college, knock some classes out with your community college, and then go to an actual college. Ask some friends, a lot of my friends and a lot of people that I went to school with in our last couple of months when I was in high school, they tried to figure out so many ways to get through with college immediately after high school. Some was doing community colleges for a few months, a few years, few months. Then they'll, knock classes out, then go to a university. Some of my friends want to do community colleges, and some of my friends just wanted to get scholarships. Scholarships is a beautiful, perfect thing, but the thing with scholarships is that you have to be 115% with school. So if you slack up once, you're gonna lose your scholarship. So it's stress. It's stress. Because I ain't gonna lie, with me, I had horrible attendance with high school. People who went to Achievement First know what I'm talking about. You know who I am, Gary. I had horrible experience with attendance in high school. So I missed out on scholarships because of attendance. Plus, I don't live in Hartford. So my school that I was going to was a good school in Hartford. So I went all the way to Hartford to go to school. If you don't live in Hartford, if you don't live within that radius, you're not gonna get another scholarship. So I'm missing out on free scholarships because of my life. Then there was also these, there was these programs that you were able to apply for to get some scholarships. $3,000 off, $5,000 off, $10,000 off. No, it wasn't even $10,000. Let me not exaggerate for social media. 1,000, 3,000. They were all cheap ass scholarships. You had to write essays and basically, when you have a resume to present yourself, you had to best present yourself on the scholarships and for them to want to help you. It's just annoying. Money and time are the biggest problems in the world. You just simply don't have enough time. Life flies by too quick. Or you just don't, money is just not enough. You struggling with a 9 to 5. Like, just imagine if you were able to make extreme amount of money and then you come back to college. There's nothing wrong with that. Y'all can't be peer pressuring these young kids to just immediately go to college. See, me, I was the only different one in my school. Everybody who's class of 2024 that graduated at Achievement First, like from Connecticut, Achievement First Hartford, class of 2024, I'm the only one that said I wanted to do a trade school. I'm the only one. I told my teachers I wanted to do a trade school, my college counselors, and that completely caught them by surprise, like I broke some matrix. I told both my college counselors, I want to do a trade school. My mom wants me to do a trade school. Me and my mom talked about it. I even told my father when I was talking to my father at the time. I was like, hey, I'm thinking about doing a trade. Every adult that I said the word trade to agreed. But when I said trade to the college counselors, they were like I broke some matrix, like I broke the idea. They thought I was going to say community college. I didn't say community college. I said trade school. And I felt like, well, I got a whole story on trade school in the future. I'm going to tell you, I got more school stuff coming in the future. I wanted to get this video up today. But I said, I'm the only one that said trade school. Only one. Everybody else was saying college. Everybody else was picking big universities. Everybody else wanted to leave the state. Because we from Connecticut. Obviously, I'm in Connecticut. I live in Connecticut. This is my area. So everybody was saying they wanted to go to Boston, New York. Some wanted to go to Virginia. Some even want to go to California for a college. God damn. So that's a lot of money. Money is the ultimate problem. And with not enough money, you just can't get a good life. You're going to get loans. You're going to have to take out loans. You're going to take out debt. It's going to destroy your bank account. It's going to destroy your future. You're going to be struggling 10 years from now. That's why I know I should not feel guilty about not going to college right now. I shouldn't feel guilty. A lot of people talking about they dropped out of college. School don't teach you nothing. You're just in a program, which is the truth. And money is the key to that. And money is the darkness with that. If you just don't have enough money, it's going to mess up your entire future, your entire career. So what college is doing immediately after you graduate high school is that it is throwing off the youth's lives. People who are between age 18 and 19, 20, 21, 22, getting their life messed up simply for the fact because they just don't have enough money or time. So that's why I say college immediately after high school is extremely risky. Adults can get mad when kids say they don't know what to do with their life. There's just nothing, societal norms, school norms, there's just nothing that fits. So people just don't know what to do. And I can't be mad at that. So when I'm still trying to figure out my life, I hate when people judge at me. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. This is a specific topic. This needed a specific video. College immediately after high school needs its own video because that is its own plot hole right there. Time and money. The two biggest problems with school, period. Time and money, just simply don't have enough of it. So between those 4 crucial years of your age, 18, 19, 20, 21, not enough time, not enough money, that throws many people off, many people down the drain. That's sabotaging our futures. Man, I'm done. That's just all I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say, though. Man, I told you, my mind works when it's cool. We've been having heat waves for the past week. I know. At first, I was complaining. Connecticut, it's so cold in Connecticut until June. Then we got hit with a heat wave. It was 98 degrees this whole week. 98. Now today, it was 70. Right now, it's 60 degrees. Before I made this video, I checked my phone. It says 68 degrees. God damn, 68? It's cool, cloudy. It feels so good right now. Earlier, it was 76 degrees. And I think it was raining. It was drizzling. Yeah, it was drizzling. I had to even turn on my light because it's getting dark. So, yeah, just look, let me show you. Look at this. Look how cool it is. You know what I'm saying? Mad cloudy. If June could stay like this, I could make YouTube videos better because I can't focus in the heat. It feel like Judgment Day on every other day. I can focus right now. Let me turn this back on. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. If y'all made it to this time in the video, you know, I feel like school and college and high school needs to be talked about. It has to be, because a lot of kids, a lot of people trying to figure out their life, and I feel guilty too with myself. And I know a lot of people feel guilty with themselves trying to figure out their future. So it's just money and time, you know. Man, I love y'all for watch through this whole video. And I'm coming back for more. I'm gonna be talking about high school and college more in the future, okay? I got a lot of shit I gotta talk about. CT out.